Hey y'all, it's Motha Knows.
And we be knowing.
We back on the couch.
Because we be knowing. I thought you were going to come.
I'm leaving you.
I was going to be the hype in the back, but you ain't say nothing. Okay. All right.
I just want everybody to know that we're back on the couch.
And it feels amazing.
It does.
I miss the couch. I miss this little couch.
Yeah.
It ain't little, but you know what I'm saying.
But it just helps you open up, you know?
Like it's just comfortable. It's just, like virtual is cool because, we got a lot of things going on. So we got to jump on real quick, but yeah. I love it.
But it's nice to connect.
Glad to be back.
Be in my sister's presence. Be able to girl. That got to get nerves out.
No, it didn't actually.
Okay, cool. I'm just
y'all can tell. Right. Yeah, we're happy to be on the couch.
But anyway, giddiness.
Them kids.
These kids.
That's another part of the giddiness because I can actually drive around, do my errands without, a million voices or phone calls. Mommy, where you at? Yeah. The piece is back. Yes.
So we are talking about getting these kids back to school.
Yes.
And reclaiming our time.
Ooh, I love that one. Back to school, reclaiming our time, preparation, routine, all of that.
Yeah.
And I saw the first day fits. Of course, we're going to have our babies looking good, looking fine.
I love it. I love seeing my timeline full of
yeah, me too.
The hopeful new year, first day, everybody's prayed up. Yeah. First and foremost,
that's the most important.
What we're going to always do
pray them babies up
is pray for our babies.
Yeah.
Right. We sending these kids to school under the covering of protection.
Yeah.
Under the mindfulness of you're going to be successful this year. You're going to be in school listening and paying attention and connecting with wonderful students.
Yeah.
You can be friends with, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I love seeing the first day pictures.
Yeah, me too. I used to be that person okay. But now.
When you didn't have kids or when you did?
I'm going to say even when I did the first few years because they weren't they weren't in school. So but now. Relate. Yeah, now I'm really cheering. I just love you seeing their faces and the excitement, and I love seeing parents tapping. You know what I'm saying? So many parents being engaged, tapping in, celebrating their children, sharing the what grade they're in and the achievements and milestones, and it's just wonderful.
Yeah. I have to say, I've always been someone who just loved to see first day of school pics,
Okay.
Even when I didn't have kids, it didn't really bother me.
It didn't bother me. I just wasn't that person to be like, comment, hey, have a great, I was just oh, that's cute, and kept it scrolling.
Yeah. I've always tried to be how people be okay, prayer hands are praying for you, girl. And people in the comments okay, but are you really praying?
Right.
But I've always tried to be that person that if I see something that's I'm actually going to say a quick little prayer for
covering you, sending you, something.
Have a good year. So that part gets a little bit because I do I am very mindful to do that. But after a while, it's
girl, you better a good copy and paste.
Well, not even commenting, but actually doing it is what I mean. Actually.
Oh, gotcha.
Sending up a quick prayer.
But you do it every time you scroll, every picture?
If I see someone, someone's child,
Okay.
God cover them, keep them, allow them to have a good year. That actually is kind of it. That's my I've already
God keep them, cover and bless them. God keep them, cover and bless them.
But it's nice to see anyway. So for our children's first days, tell me a little bit about your kiddies.
Well, first of all, I have a seventh grader who is all about the fit. What are the fits looking like?
She's an it girl.
She's so she's moving into the mode of she actually really she's always cared, but now it's more no, how does it fit? How does it look? What's the coordination? It's a heightened interest in how she's looking, which actually I'm loving because I used to be girl, you cute. Can we please zhuzh it up? You get what I'm saying? Can we please lean into the zhuzh a little bit? But now she's leaning into the zhuzh. She has her accessories and her, she had to have her hair done. She had to get the nails, not the full set. She got them polished. But that was exciting. Just seeing her come into the glow. Coming. Yeah, but she can wait.
I mean, she got some years, but it's coming. She about to break them pockets.
She got some years
because these full sets nowadays are not $20.
$50 isn't $50.
something. I think the last time I don't get my nails done anymore.
We used to walk into the nail salon with $20 and know that for $20, both sets of hands are done.
They might get a design
with acrylic gel. It'll cost you $30.
Yeah,
but acrylic $20.
Yeah,
for a full set.
And
that's ridiculous.
In 2024, $50.
So I told her you can get gel polish
or more.
If you want to design, that's cool. But she just wanted her, polish, and we walked out of there in like 15 minutes, and it was $20, I think.
What color did she get? Pink?
White.
Okay.
Yeah, she went to white.
My little Ari bar.
And then Jameson, Jameson's in 5th grade, so he, as long as he was Nike'd out with red, black, and white, his colors are red, black, and white. Okay. He might throw some gray up in there, but that's it.
He's still doing the Tech Fit Pro, whatever it is?
Yeah, okay. Yep. He still got his little Nike Tech. I think it's Nike Tech.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, as long as he got his Nikes and his color pattern, he's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was fun seeing them get hyped, and they started a new school.
Okay. So that new school excitement.
Yes. Girl, it was anxiety. Okay. Like at first they were really nervous. Really nervous.
Okay.
But after the first day, they came home, mommy, like my friends, I had so much fun, yada yada yada. So
Ari is that girl.
No, okay, so
then Jameson's a ball of energy, and he probably could just play with anybody.
right. And I ain't trying to put not too much on I ain't trying to put too much on my kids, but we were able to walk them to their classrooms. So when Ari walked in, because we know girls, like we were those girls like in school.
You can clock it.
You can clock it. So she walked in, and the girls they turned around and they're like, okay, like they're like, oh, she's cute. Like that's literally what they said. And they're like, hey, like waving. So I was like, oh, she gonna be good.
Right? Yeah, she gonna leave this first day like
right. Well, she came home and said some boy liked her, but anyway,
bye.
Back up. All right. And then Jameson, of course, ball of energy. So he got his 4 homies. So
Aww.
I said a lot to say. First day was great. And I know my Bina, my niecey Pooh, she just started kindergarten.
She did. Oh, my baby.
I can't believe it, child.
Yo. When I tell you, I was the one that was nervous, not her.
No, facts. Like, you really be like, I just want to sit outside these windows for a little bit, make sure it goes okay. And they just be ushering you along bye.
Yeah. I told you the principal came into
her. Cry?
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
The principal came into my daughter's classroom and was like, okay, guys.
Right. Yeah. That's the first day, kindergartners, they don't have, they got a little bit of sympathy, but not a whole lot. And you give me a second.
I have to linger.
When I say, I know. Okay, go ahead about your first day.
Go ahead. But so had everything laid out, it's not that hard because it's uniform.
Yeah.
So, but she's getting to that age where she wants to pick out her own stuff. So she had a little skirt that she was excited about.
Okay, skirt. Right. Okay, because my niece, let me tell you something about Amina, okay? Amina is going to have those outfits together and down. Okay, it might add some little accessories and little razzle dazzle to it. Okay,
not even might. Will
homegirl she'll pull out the leather jacket
or her little fur jacket,
or her little fur vest, her little heel, her glove because she got to have the one-handed glove. Okay, now I'm ready to go.
And not to get sidetracked. Well, yesterday we took a quick run to the grocery store, and she was like, "Oh wait, mommy, wait!"
The glove.
Ran upstairs and came down with that white feather vest. I said, "Put that back."
She loves that little white fur vest, right? She loves that white fur vest.
No, but she
came to my house in her white fur vest.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, she'd be just ready. She loves a good outfit.
Her mother's child.
Now
that was me growing
up.
That was me
as
younger.
A child.
Wait a minute. Yeah. How was it looking? Yeah.
But yeah, we were ready. She had her hair braided. An easy first day. Won't have to fidget with nothing. Much.
But got that mad hang time. Okay.
We walk in, and I'm like, of course, I'm just nervous because she's transitioning into kindergarten, and she's transitioning without her, without the children that she's normally with, right? Because she's going into kindergarten just a little bit early. So I was nervous about that. Because she have her ride or dies.
Okay, I got my crew. Where's my crew?
Yeah, and they weren't in the class, right? And so I tried to prep her a little bit. But we walk in, and she, of course, was excited. And I was the one that was nervous. But as soon as we walk in, she's sitting next to a little girl who, you know, they instantly became cool. Mm-hmm. And then there's another little girl that she connected with. So she has her besties already. Okay, Nina. Yeah. And she came home excited to tell me about her day. Aww. And of course,
couldn't wait.
Well, probably first and foremost, I'm looking at my phone like, where's the update? Because they have an app, right? Yeah. But I didn't know the school has a preschool element to it. I didn't know that. Getting a preschool element. I thought I was getting like an update. Girl. I'm like, where's the update?
No, you didn't think you getting preschool.
Where's my pictures? But I didn't know. They didn't tell me that, like, once you transition to kindergarten, you in regular school, boo. You don't get no app update. Yeah.
Might get a picture of the week or
it's
something.
Like an end of the week breakdown, but that's it. But you don't get like a, during the day.
Yeah, you got to wait till they get in the car. Child, tell me everything.
That first day, I was just like, where are the updates? And then I called the school. No, she didn't. I did. I called the school like, I'm not seeing.
You didn't tell me you called the school.
I'm not seeing anything on this app. Do I need to?
What's up? Because it ain't working. The app ain't working.
Does it renew for the year? Like, what do I need to do?
Do I need to uninstall, reinstall? Like, where's the update?
So the assistant principal was like, "Let me take your name. We'll check it out and let you know." Because I didn't know to tell her that she's in a new grade now. I thought it applied to the school.
I was about to say because Pam.
Let me take your name and then we'll. And then she calls me back. Oh well. She's in kindergarten now. She doesn't get any. Go ahead and delete that from your phone, boo. Is basically what she said.
I know you were like, oh.
Yeah. I was like,
I need my update.
Yeah. No, but I'm excited for her. She already has been invited to one of the little girls who every day she talks about this little girl. That's her bestie now. But she's been invited to her birthday party.
Yeah.
And what was cool is her birthday party is in 2 weeks. So they had planned it before. Like this is overage from like the summer.
Okay.
So they already planned it, already had the guest list. But her mom personally texted me and was like, her daughter has been talking about Amina and like
nonstop.
Both her daughters, because they're both in aftercare. Her older daughter.
Okay. How old is the older?
The oldest one is 2 years older than
so
Amina.
Second grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been talking about Amina and will really like her to come. I was like, oh, I was excited for her.
Yeah. Because y'all better be a special request that my daughter be at the party, that she show up to the function.
And she texted me. I didn't see it at first. And then she re-texted me and was like, just checking in. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that was nice. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't see it. And she's like, I just needed to check because every day she's been checking in to see if you had answered.
Is Amina coming?
So excited for her.
That's my niece, because homegirl gonna be the life of the party.
Right.
Hands down.
Dancing.
I've arrived.
With her face, her dance face.
Right.
Like, girl, stop. Yeah. But no, the first day of school was good. We got our first day of school pics. I posted on social media. Because we had like a first day of kindergarten sign, but I accidentally, because we were in the hustle and bustle, it said last day. Because you can flip it over.
I got you.
For the last day.
I didn't even catch it, girl.
Right.
Anybody catch that?
Somebody was in the comments like, "Girl, we wouldn't have called it if you didn't say that."
Right.
I know, but just
let me call it out so I can be the one to call it out.
That's how social media is. It's always that one person.
Let me be the one to say it. Don't say I said it.
Hey, don't. But anyway, we're in full blown mommy mode.
And then, like, your morning routine, how did you, get ready? Was it a scramble? Did you kind of walk into it?
Our first week was not a scramble. Like I said, I'm trying to do better about braiding her hair. Mina, all our girls just have so much hair, and it's just a task. Mm-hmm. So I do want to get her used to going to the salon so that we can, maybe once a month get a braid it down, and then, let it last for 2 to 3 weeks.
I know that's right.
And then that last week, we'll just, wash it, let it breathe.
2 to 3.
And then,
2 to 3.
But I'm trying to get her into that routine. Anyway, she was braided up, so we were good to go there. Had her outfit ready to go. Thankfully, like I said, her school has uniforms, so we're good.
Yeah.
I myself, to get my mind prepared, I get up just a little bit early.
What time?
I get up at 6:48.
Okay, girl.
So that's not that early.
Ciao. I'm at 6:15.
Well, we have to be to school by 8:30.
Okay.
And we're not right around the corner.
That makes sense.
So just to make sure, like, because traffic on 540.
Y'all got traffic. Yeah.
Just to make sure we're not hitting anything.
Ooh, that traffic.
Yeah. So we've been actually really good. You know, everybody's been on their P's and Q's.
Okay, what time does she wake up?
Mina, whenever I wake her. But usually around 7:15-ish.
That's not bad.
Yeah, because I'll get everything done, like a pack.
Yeah.
You know, breakfast. Keith will be down here packing lunch.
Okay.
I'll be upstairs getting the girls ready, like putting their socks and stuff on, and then I'll let them lay down while I get myself together.
Okay.
And then
that's a good routine. That sounds like a good peaceful routine.
And, you know, But I try to get up just a little bit early so I can, you know, pray a little bit, pray over them, and then get going.
I like it.
Yeah. What about you?
So I'm up at 6:15, and I might need to push it to 6 because 6:15 is like as long as I'm like on it, you know. So 6:15 I'm up. I'm like you. 6:15 I spend 15 minutes just praying, like, you know, gratitude. Just doing like I start my day off with heavy gratitude in the morning, even if I'm like repeating like my statement of gratitude. Like I just kind of spit.
Do you mind sharing?
Thank you.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Thank you. But so I like to visually connect with God. I like to visually connect with, you know, like spirit, ancestors.
And what does that mean for people listening?
Really, it just means like I can go to that place in in my mind, and I'm, you know, just having that silent like connection of gratitude.
Okay.
So it's not like a lot of like verbal of me praying out loud. It's more of like that internal visualization.
Okay.
Where it's me and them, you know.
Gotcha.
So I'll do that for 15 minutes, and then I'm up starting dinner. Well, I wake them up because they wake up at 6:30. I wake them up. I said dinner, starting breakfast.
I knew what you meant, but I was. If you said it again, I was gonna be like breakfast.
Starting breakfast, and then after I get the breakfast started, which is usually like, you know, something I can throw in the oven and kind of walk away. Then I get myself together. So they're getting themselves together because they're old enough now. I don't have to like micromanage. Right. As long as I tell them, wash your face, brush your teeth. All right, y'all. Because I don't know how old they get. Like, you just have to say it. Get your face in your teeth.
Child.
Why I still have to say it?
Well, I'm stuck.
Make sure you say it.
I'm still stuck in that age where they be like thinking it's the end of the world.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because that's Alani. So that's my 3-year-old. She like, it's cold. Like, you know, the water is like not it can't be too hot. It can't be cold.
Like, be quiet.
Okay. Let me get this white. Right. Let me get this white. But I get myself together. Then I wake Alani up. I get her dressed, go back out and make like plates for breakfast. Okay. So that's typically my morning. And Jamaris is dressing Lonnie. Like, he's getting her dressed while I go like make the plates and stuff.
What do you make for breakfast?
Child. Okay, so this morning it was fruit, blueberries with strawberries, grits, and bacon.
Girl, because breakfast.
But I feel like I do it so I girl. Let me tell you something about these new age kids, though. And I hope it ain't just my kids. Mention a bowl of cereal. Cereal. Let me tell you.
Oh, we used to bust.
What? I used to get off the bus from school thinking about that bowl of corn pops or smacks, because mommy loves smacks. So we by default love them.
Or pops.
Or Lucky Charms. Like, I was waiting for that bowl of cereal. Yeah. They act like it's like cereal, I guess. You know, I'm like, y'all better take that bowl of cereal and get out my face.
Because our breakfast is a bag of dry cereal, honey Cheerios, because they love them.
So,
and then their milkshake, which is yogurt.
Okay,
I need to do better about breakfast.
No. What I will say is, while they were on summer break, I was just taking Lonnie to daycare school. Yeah. Girl, it was a bag of dry. Get the bag of dry frosted. And a banana and some juice, and let's go.
Because I'm like, blueberries, grit.
But I'm trying to be better about. Yeah, I can tell the difference when
they've had a good meal.
Right.
You're like, right. When I gotta be better.
No. Like, when they were younger, it was kind of fine. Like, they have higher energy, but as they get older, I can just tell the difference. Like, they have not more, but they're learning like more complex things. Okay. So I try to just give them that fuel, child. Yeah. You know? And they pack their lunch. Like,
I'm over here like, let me get it together.
And they'll wake up, you know, after they get dressed up. They pack their lunch at night. We make sure pack your lunch at night, because in the morning I'm not doing anything last minute. Yeah. If it's not done, I'm out the door, eat lunch at school. So they pack their lunch at night. So
okay.
We're out the door by 7:30.
Got it.
Yeah. That's my morning routine.
Good.
Yeah.
I love it. So do you guys do, so one thing I try to do with Amina, and then with Naya, I just speak it over her because she, she'll repeat it a little bit, but I try to do affirmations in the morning. But we've gotten to we have like a top 5 to 10 that we do. And it really is, I am confident, I am bold, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am kind, I'm compassionate, I can do all things.
I love it.
Like we just kind of go
through
I love
those. That's what I need to do better at. So,
but Mina sometimes be like, I'm confident. I mean, I'm kind.
No, and they're gonna be thinking about it sometimes. But she's gonna realize as she get older, like, why do I just naturally feel like? Why do I just have it within me that? Yeah, and that's why. Yeah, all them times that mommy was like, "Come on, let's say it." It's just in you now. Yeah, like that's the mantra in your subconscious, not conscious, in your subconscious. That's more powerful. But anyway, good job, Air. I need to do better with the affirmations. So I'm like, let's go.
Out the door.
Come on.
I feel you though, because that's how I am with breakfast. And it's like I need to get better at that.
Yeah. So, a little room for a little tweak.
Yeah. But improvement on both sides.
But I definitely need to do that with Alani more. Because I do feel like when Ari and Jameson were younger, I did that. Not every day. But I did it like consistently. A few times a week. I need to do better with Alani. Because Alani be getting like kind of like that older sibling activity. Because it's a hustle and bustle. So she kind of got to like come on, get in where you fit in. So yeah,
got you. Okay,
well, that child should be at the house. Hush, Ari. Like, why are you telling people?
Lonnie. That's my girl. That's my baby. That is TT's baby.
No, that's TT's little spirit twin. For real, for real. Times 2. Whew.
Right.
I'll be like, pray for this child, please.
It's so dope how special they all are. Like Ari is our first. Everybody's first. So like. She just holds a very special place in my heart. Yeah. Like that's my baby, like my first ever baby.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Jamma is the only boy,
right?
Ball of energy has always been like TT,
right. Jumping on you,
ready to fight me, and I love it.
Right? Because you should see her as soon as she gets to my house. Go to his room, and they fight in the rest of it. Like
that is my boy. Right. Yeah. And then Mina is just Mina. Like she came into this world being her,
my little
and ready.
I know I'm it. I know I'm her.
Yes.
I love it though.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something about my little Coco. Okay.
Yeah.
That girl, like I just love how first of all, I love how confident Mina is.
Yeah.
But I love how she's very like aware. Of her surroundings, of her surroundings. Like she can tell you down like what happened, why it happened, like I love that about her. Like I love how she picks it up, analyzes it, and it's like, okay, this is what's going on.
Yeah, true, for sure.
And then my little Nai.
No, Lonnie's in the mix. Like we're going in order.
We're going in chronological. Okay. So
Lonnie is me. So
Alani is. I love her
because she's Ariel.
I caught right. That's my little fire child. Like Alani is Alani. She gonna tell you how she feels. She gonna tell you what she not gonna do. What she will do. She gonna tell you how you made her feel. Like like Lonnie is just
like rah.
Yeah.
And it's cool though. Because she came out really chill.
She did.
Like she came out knowing what you needed, I feel like.
She came out so true. She came out so chill. Like she wasn't really crying. She would sleep at night. Now she like flipped the script a little bit. But it's okay.
That's my baby.
It's okay.
She has so much fire in her that I love.
She does. She does.
I know that she's gonna like just take the world by storm.
Yeah. I do have that feeling about her. Like
I know that.
She doesn't really have a lot of fear, a lot of like, let's get it.
Yep.
And Nai is like that too. Nai is a little bit like, to me, a little quieter about it until she has to kind of like tell you what it is.
Yeah. She has a quiet presence.
Yes.
But when you take her to that point, it go from
quiet to like
that reminds me of you so much. The way she be like
quiet. We gonna chill because chill is our happy place. We love to chill and not be bothered too much. Like not to, but girl, once you she gonna let you know.
Yeah. So all of our kids are just beautiful, special.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I love to see them coming into their own, coming into their little people, people that they're going to be.
And I love the fact, like, of course we have like, you know, my oldest two, they're close in age, so they have each other. But I love the fact that we have our little trio that like came after, because it was a little break. Like it was some time before you had Amina. But I love the fact that it's just like a stair step. There's Amina, there's Lonnie, there's Naya. And so like they have each other. So as they get older, they're gonna be what?
And they like literally right now to this day don't. I mean, they don't play about each other now. So I already know like
what you say about her.
Build it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad they have each other. Like, I'm so glad they have each other.
I also love that they're learning from each other. Like, I see Naya watch Lonnie. I see Lonnie watch Mina. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So they're really like picking up from each other. And I can tell that Lonnie and Naya pick up so much faster because they have Mina and then they have Ari.
The older two, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Like there's a maturity level about them that sometimes I forget what their age is. Sometimes I'd be like, wait, she's only 4. She's only 3. You know?
Right, facts. Because that time you gave Amina a lollipop and Amina was just all nice and neat with it, you know, and you gave Alani and I watched you give it to her. And I was like, girl, she's going to have that lollipop just all over herself, like sticky hands. And you were like, oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry, girl. Like, I forgot she a year and a half behind her. Like, yes, it's a difference.
It is.
That year and a half is a big
difference. But they pick it up so fast, too, though.
They do.
You know?
But I just knew that lollipop was about to be.
Anyway, we're on our tangent. But back to school, you know, the kids are set. They're ready. They're prepped for a good year. I just ask that you guys, to the extent that you haven't, or to the extent that you did first day, throughout the year, pray over your babies. Make sure that you are really protecting them, putting a hedge of protection around them. You know the world we live in, and we know the dangers that lurk and all that. But I am confident whenever my children go out into the world that they're protected. Yeah. And when I say my children, I mean Ari, Gemma, Lonnie, Mina, and Nye. You know?
I love that. And I would end it on just some quick tips for a successful school year for all of our babies, right? So however you do breakfast, whether it's some toast, some fruit, a banana, apple, I don't know, orange, whatever, but like just making sure that they can leave the house with something, like, because I mean, school lunch is fine. And here's the thing, I'm not knocking anybody that they drop their kids off and they say, go grab breakfast, but just making sure that kids are eating breakfast, right? Yeah. So whether it's at home, at school, make sure that they have the mindset that I need to put something in my body before I start my day, before I go learn.
And you said it really well, to fuel them.
Yeah, to fuel them. Yeah. So making sure that they start off with breakfast, whether it's at home or school, praying over them, right? So just sitting them out every day with just covering, because that is important. While we can't control everything that happens, I think that, and that it makes a big difference just to surround them with God's, protection. That's very important.
Yep. And we say praying over them, also praying with them, teaching them, giving them that tool, teaching them how to pray themselves so that they can find the words whenever they're scared, whenever they're nervous and anxious. Because I remember being in school and, something would come up and I would get anxious. I love that. Because my dad instilled in Amber and I how to pray and what to, the scriptures to lean on. Yeah. I would lean on those things and it would just immediately calm down my spirit.
Yeah. I love that. Because to your point, like while they're in school, we're not there. We can't control how they behave, how other kids behave. So just praying with them. And like what I do is like we just have our mantra, like when we drop them off, show them your genius, your brilliance, and your manners. Be respectful to your teachers, make the right decisions. When it's time to do work and be quiet, do that. When it's time to play and have fun. But just make sure that you're being respectful at all times.
Oh, well then y'all are doing affirmations essentially.
Well, I mean, I guess because you just like
show them your genius. They're like speaking their genius.
Yeah, it's just an automatic thing, so you don't really think so you're right. But parents, please get as involved as you can. With your teachers, with the administration.
They better know your face.
Let them see your face. Yeah. It don't have to be every day, but a few times out the year, so they know who you are as it relates to your children. Also, too, any apps that they're using to communicate, like, you know, about your child's day, what points they earn, just download the app on your phones because everything's virtual now. So making sure that you're plugging in those apps and, you know, just engaging and looking at it, you know, a couple of times a week to see what's going on in the classroom. I think that's really important. My last thing is, and I know you might have something, but my last thing is PTO. Like, I'm an avid believer in the parent-teacher organization. What's this organization? So if you can
PTO now. Okay.
Yep.
Because you know we grew up with PTA,
right? Because when they first said PTO, I was like, PTO,
like take paid time off.
I'm like, why did we change the A to the O? But anyway,
because that's what I said in my head. Like, wait, you told them to take time off because that's a good tip. Like, use your PTO, y'all.
Get that vacation.
That's in my head. I thought that's where you were going.
But to that point, if you have a PTO day, take a PTO day.
Like, use all your days.
They're back in school. Yeah. Get you a quiet day.
Use all your
days
where
you can just relax.
Yes.
Have a day set aside where they go back to school. You take a PTO day. You're at the house doing absolutely. Don't pick up a broom, a mop, a wipe. Come back to the house. Get in bed. Get on the couch. Binge watch some shows. Eat some snacks. Do that, please.
Yeah, replenish yourself.
Yeah.
But that's where I thought you were going with that.
But no, join a PTO.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't join, at least go to a few meetings out the year, again, just to know what's going on with the school. Like, it's very, very important. And it matters because FaceTime is always important when you think about how teachers and administration perceive your children. The more involved you are, the better they perceive your children, and they know how to handle themselves around your children because they know you ain't playing those games.
Yeah. They know you show up.
Yeah.
That's the message that it sends, that you are willing to show up for your baby.
Yep.
So don't play with my baby, essentially is what I'm telling you.
Please don't.
I'm here at these meetings. I'm involved. Don't play with my baby.
Please don't.
Because I am involved.
I ain't got no sense when it comes to them.
And when I say I mean it's a 2-person front, me and my husband.
We'll be there.
Yeah. And I like that you said, you know, it gives you a chance to connect with the teachers, but also to connecting with other parents. Like, your children are spending so much time with these children, right? And they're making these connections and relationships, and you want to build a community for them. So that means that the parents of the children that your children are connecting with should know your baby too.
Yep.
You know, they should know you. They should know the extension of your baby.
Yep.
So showing up in that way. The last thing I was going to say is just make sure throughout this year that you are supplementing what they are learning, what your children are learning. It's so important that it's not just what your children are learning during the school day, but that you're helping them when they come home to really retain it and to push them forward in learning more. So I'm big on that. The only other thing I would say is I just want to say thank you to all the teachers, all the staff of these schools. I saw a post that one of my longest friends from childhood posted, and she's a teacher. She posted about a little girl whose parent, I think her mom passed. I don't want to say parents. I think it might have been her mom, and maybe her mom was like the primary parent. But her mom passed, and that little girl and her siblings are now with their grandmother. And she noticed that the little girl came to school without a snack, right? And she said she noticed it because she went into another teacher's classroom and saw the little girl, and noticed it. She was just kind of sitting there while they were at snack time. They didn't have anything. And she whispered to her, "Do you have a snack?" And she said no. So she said she went to her classroom.
Oh, that's right.
And this is the kind of people that we grew up with. Like, this is just who they are as people. She went to her classroom and had a snack.
I know who you're talking about.
And gave it to the little girl. And I think now is keeping snacks in her classroom just in case that little girl doesn't have anything. But the moral of the story was not to put any responsibility on the teachers of the classroom that it was to bring snacks, because really, like, teachers in general are just underpaid.
It's so ridiculous.
Underfunded.
It's so ridiculous the way they do funding.
It's not the responsibility of teachers to do that. But what she was saying was that baby's grandmother is dealing with trauma, dealing with pain,
she's doing her best,
and doing her best. So it takes a community, and it takes teachers sometimes that are willing to see a little bit more than that laser focus of.
And not a lot of teachers are.
Not a lot of teachers. Yeah, their heads down, and they don't have a lot of resources. Right. So it's not to put, like she said, not to put the blame on the teacher, but sometimes it just takes that special person to see, see babies fully. And I love that about her, and I love that about a lot of teachers. So I tell that story just to say thank you to all the teachers, but really to the teachers that just
do that, really
that see beyond, the subject matter.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's important. Like, it takes a village. And I think I was going to end on another note, but I do think like it really does take a village. Teachers do their part, right? They're there. They do what they can with the resources that are provided. They can't do everything, nor is it their job to do everything. So yes, they are there to teach our children a curriculum. They're there to nurture them while they're at the school. But parents, like, it's also important for us to your point, like, if you can, just contribute to like the wish list that teachers send out, because they always send out wish lists, like things they would like for their classroom. And I know the teacher you're talking about, I contributed to her wish list that she had posted. But I think it's important for parents to, whether it's the wish list, whether it's, like donating snacks to the classroom in case the child doesn't have any. I really think that's important, and it just makes the year so much better for our kids, because they're also going through a lot, right? They're also starting a new grade, learning new material. You never know what home environment they go to. And so school might be the time where they get those meals, where they get some, some nurturing from their teachers and friends, where they're able to have fun and just be kids. So the more that we can all work together, right? Because the state has some improvements to do around just how, again, school is funded and supported, and how teachers are paid and compensated, and all of those things. So right now, if we just come together, I think it'll just make the school environment stronger. You also mentioned supplementation. I feel like if right now, I don't understand what is up with our state's guidelines around homework. In public school, they don't get homework. So I think 1st through 5th grade, like, they don't get a lot of homework.
Okay.
They don't get that much. It's really, really slim. So if your kids are not bringing home homework, making sure that if it's not every day of the week, 3 days out of the week, go read for 20 to 30 minutes. Grab a book. If you can't take them to the library, they go to the library at school. They get some books. They bring them home. Make them read for 20 to 30 minutes, at least 3 times a week. And then also, too, you can find like free math problems for their grade online. And have them practice some math problems at home. 5, right? Like 5 problems 3 times a week. Just to make sure that they're staying ahead of the game, and that they go to school understanding their material, because a lot of times kids don't get that support at home. Yeah. And then they go to school and they're falling behind. So that's how I would end.
Parents, give yourself the grace too. Yep. I got the biggest compliment from Amina's teacher about how she's just so prepared and, is a great reader at 4. And when I tell y'all last year, I did not see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Because you be over stressing. So, okay, here's the thing too, though. How much of your journey you want to share? Not like just like about her starting kindergarten early.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind.
I think that was the crux of it for you. Like, let me make sure she's
ready.
Ready, but let me make sure she's accepted into kindergarten.
Oh yeah.
Because I want her to start kindergarten this year. I don't want her to have to wait until she's going on 6.
Yeah.
Because that's what my 2 kids did too. So I think that was more of the wait for you. Like, let me make sure she's ready for them to say yes.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna say yes, so we can like relax a little bit, because now homegirl is over prepared. She like reading words, reading sentences, can do some math problems. She looking at the teacher like, next. But that's good though. That makes her more confident.
Yeah. But I share that to say, like, sometimes I don't think it's easy, especially when you're not a trained teacher yourself, to see where they're picking it up. You know what I mean? It's hard to see like where, but there's true. Like it was like one day last year where it just all clicked. You know what I mean?
Because it's a mommy effect too. Like, it's kind of like, okay, like, I really don't want to do this anymore. But she got it though. She's not probably overselling it that she has it.
Yeah, but she has
it. Yeah. Because Ari and Jameson did the same thing.
So all I was doing was sharing, like, when you're supplementing.
Just know
that Johnny had 1 apple. You don't got to do all that. don't have to do all that. I know from experience that it doesn't take that.
We have not been there.
But internally,
Johnny got 5 apples. But we've all been there.
Your baby is 4. Relax. Anyway.
Because, girl, I wasn't looking at Ari and Jameson. Because I did the same thing. Y'all starting kindergarten at 4. Go up in there, pass this test, and show them how smart you are.
Yeah.
Okay, Mommy. Right. They did it, though, but I was like, don't play with them people.
Yeah.
Pass that test.
I also love, too, that we got to a point last year where it was like, you know what? We're going to do your best. That's all you can do. Right? Just show them what you know. Do your best.
I know our girls don't rock.
You know, internally in the conversation with her was just do your best.
Yeah.
You know, internally it was whatever happens, happens. Because whatever happens is meant to be.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So.
Yep. But she up in there like swimwear.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Motha Knows, let us know what y'all did to get ready for school, what y'all are doing to get ready for school, because I know some of y'all, if you're up north or in other countries,
they might not have started.
You might not be starting or you're year round. Anyway, let us know what you're doing, what you did, how you prepare your babies, how you prepare yourself, and hopefully that'll help us in our journey. All right, we love y'all. Bye.